Every night across the Illawarra Shoalhaven, there are 150 people who've been discharged who are spending the night in hospital. They're spending many nights and many days in hospital. These are older people, people's mums, people's dads, people with disability, people's kids, people's cousins that need residential care and can't get access to it. And this is what's known as bed block. And the Illawarra Shoalhaven Local Health District is recognised as having the worst bed block in the whole country. And that's why we brought together the Regional Health and Aged Care Taskforce, because there are many stakeholders who have influence over this issue.
Yeah, so we have a number of challenges in the aged care sector here in the Illawarra, but what is really good and why we're so lucky down here is we have quality providers, we have great representatives, and we really need all three levels of government plus our local industry to work together to help solve some of these challenges.
We've got a significant issue here in the Illawarra Shoalhaven with, bed block within our hospitals, and having all those people in the room today really addressing what the challenges are and the potential solutions, I think is very important.
So today I'm hoping to hear about all of the great work that all the other industry leaders are doing and connect with my colleagues.
And I've come along because I know that aged care is so important in our community.
Look, there's no doubt that the Illawarra and the Illawarra broader Shoalhaven area has some real challenges when it comes to making sure we can care for our older population. We've got the challenges not only of making sure that we have adequate accommodation for people as they age, to make sure that we can adjust existing accommodation to cater for people as they age, but also that we've got the housing available for the staff that we're going to need for a growing population, an ageing population, and a developing community where health and aged care services are all the more important.
And we've seen many aha moments today where people from planning have seen the impact on aged care providers, for example, where we've seen aged care providers see the impact on the health sector.
And it's quite extraordinary that people did not understand fully the scale and the impact on our health services. The CEO of the Illawarra Shoalhaven Local Health District gave out an impassioned plea for the impact on the hospital.
The workers in aged care at the moment, in the hospitals particularly, I've just had experience of that, are doing a wonderful job. But they are hampered by the fact that the beds are short, the time is limited, and therefore, it's not what everybody needs.
The aged care providers talked about what they need to expand and meet the needs of older people.
Substandard accommodation for older people is not a solution to failed planning.
We do need to get better investment in residential aged care, but at the end of the day, we can't build our way out of this problem. So we're going to also have to get innovative, put more emphasis on development of services in the home.
We had other providers as well and other members of the group talk about what it would take to meet the needs of older people now and into the future.
It's significant that federal government, state government, local government, providers and other stakeholders were willing to come together to address this wicked problem.
And the peak body here in the Illawarra, the CIG group, have taken the lead and are working in partnership to find a multitude of solutions is an admirable thing.
Everybody in the community needs to be aware of what is happening, even if you're young, because what happens now is going to affect everybody for the next 10, 20 years or more.
I appreciate the collaborative approach, the frank and full discussion that we've had that recognises the problem, is starting to look at some really creative solutions based on evidence. And I think we're in a strong position to work out how we can best go forward as a region to test a few ideas and see whether they're going to work for us in the future.
What this task force will do is bring all of those stakeholders together to work collaboratively so that we can get more older people, more people with disability out of hospital and back into their lives.
You can learn more at the Community Industry Group website. Check out the links in the video description or post.